I'm now really glad Millie Bobby Brown has Enola Holmes 3 after Stranger Things ends. Stranger Things is ending and Millie Bobby Brown is moving on to other projects, including Enola Holmes 3, which is very fortunate given her past few movies. The actress rose to prominence when she was cast as Eleven in the Netflix sci-fi horror drama series. It quickly turned into a global phenomenon following its premiere in 2016, resulting in more opportunities for Brown. Unfortunately, not all of Brown's projects have been successes. Filming for Stranger Things Season 5 ended on December 20, 2024, and Netflix will reportedly release the show's final episodes in 2025. It will be quite difficult for anything to surpass or replace Stranger Things in Brown's filmography, as it will undoubtedly always be the show she is best known for, despite other possible hits. After all, her performance as Eleven earned her 2 Emmy nominations, the first being when she was only 13 years old. The critical acclaim for Brown's role in the Netflix sci-fi horror drama simply can't be matched. Sadly, the actress' recent string of movies certainly will not help her break out of the Stranger Things mold. Millie Bobby Brown's movies outside of Enola Holmes have struggled with critics. Aside from the Enola Holmes franchise, Millie Bobby Brown's recent movies haven't fared too well with critics. 2022's Godzilla vs. Kong is also an outlier, but even that couldn't compete with Enola Holmes' critical success. Damsel and the Electric State, in particular, are the 2 films weighing Brown's Rotten Tomatoes score down. Both Netflix movies should have been big for the actress in terms of reviews. Instead, Damsel failed to reach fresh status on the review aggregation website, while the consensus for the Electric State is outright negative. On the other hand, Damsel was technically a triumph concerning its viewership, as it is among the most watched movies on Netflix. Still, the dark fantasy film's popularity did little to bump its tomatometer score or gain any favor among critics. The Electric State will likely experience a similar fate. It receives negative reviews, but it's also viewed by millions of Netflix subscribers. The jury is still out on Brown's 2025 sci-fi adventure comedy, though. Ultimately, in terms of projects with a good reception, Brown has evidently struggled outside of Stranger Things and Enola Holmes. Enola Holmes is Millie Bobby Brown's best franchise after Stranger Things. As mentioned above, nothing can beat Stranger Things when it comes to reviews from critics and audiences of Millie Bobby Brown's film and TV credits. However, the Enola Holmes franchise comes in second. Luckily for Brown, Enola Holmes, based on Nancy Springer's The Enola Holmes Mysteries, will still be around after Stranger Things ends in 2025. The first installment in the mystery series premiered in 2020 on Netflix. Its positive reception resulted in a sequel, Enola Holmes 2, which was released in 2022 and fared even better with critics. Consequently, Netflix decided to keep the party going and ordered Enola Holmes 3. The franchise likely won't end with only a trilogy, though. Its success and potential are far too great for Netflix to pass on expanding its universe even further after the second sequel debuts. Enola Holmes 4, spin-offs, and TV shows are a high possibility for the franchise, and the same can't be said for Brown's other films. Netflix spent about $320 million to produce The Electric State, making it one of the most expensive films ever. Its budget suggests it would have to soar to the top of the charts and break viewership records for the streaming service to consider ordering another movie. Damsel and the Electric State could have sequels. However, if Damsel's story were to continue, one would think that Netflix would have announced a second movie already. As for the Electric State, a sequel would depend on how it performs. Netflix spent about $320 million to produce The Electric State, making it one of the most expensive films ever. Its budget suggests it would have to soar to the top of the charts and break viewership records for the streaming service to consider ordering another movie. Meanwhile, Enola Holmes 3 is far more exciting than any other possible sequel. What else does Millie Bobby Brown have coming up? Following the release of The Electric State, Millie Bobby Brown has two highly anticipated projects in the works: Enola Holmes 3 and Stranger Things Season 5, of course. Other than that, though, it was previously announced that Brown would star in two other movies, The Thing About Jellyfish and The Girls I've Been. However, those reports are from 5 to 6 years ago. There have been no updates on the film's productions, suggesting both might be on hold or in development hell. Whatever the case, Brown has Enola Holmes 3 and Stranger Things Season 5 to look forward to.